Alright lads, how you doing? Welcome to Maggie TV, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Declan Rice and his potential move to Chelsea. My thoughts and opinions on that story. I'm also going to be talking about the game against West Ham in the Premier League tomorrow. So those are the topics of today's video. Before we get into the video lads, subscribe, comment, like and share my video. I'd appreciate that. Now let's jump in. So, Declan Rice coming to Chelsea as a centre-back. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Declan Rice is a very good player. As a midfielder, defensive midfielder, box-to-box, maybe. But what is it about him as a defender that is so attractive? I cannot see that. I cannot see why we would spend 45 million, because that's the price that's been going around right now. Why we would spend 45 million on Declan Rice to bring him in to Chelsea and play him in a position that isn't really his position. Do you see what I'm getting at? I mean, I know certain midfielders can play in defence. We've seen that happen, and some of them do a good job. But why would we go and get a midfielder and bring him in to play him as a defender? I mean, I can understand if Declan Rice was at Chelsea already and he was playing at Chelsea and you wanna get him to play a new position and get him to play as a centre back. I can see that, I can understand that. But why would I go buy a player and bring him in and get him to play in a different position? I cannot understand that. And I'm struggling to. I tried to look at it from different angles and I tried to see what others are seeing in regards to Declan Rice coming in as a defender. You see, I'll compare the situation with Gabriel. Gabriel is a defender. Gabriel is probably half the price of Declan Rice. Gabriel is a young, upcoming defender, left-footed. He's got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of admirers. There's a lot of people saying that this guy could be the next big thing. And he's half the price of Declan Rice, and he's a defender. So why would I go get a midfielder, bring him in and play him as a defender? Really, I just don't understand it. So I'm trying to figure out the mindset. You see, Declan Rice was a Chelsea player. He was part of the Chelsea academy, so he knows the lads. He'd fit right in. He'd come to Chelsea and he would fit right in. No problems there. Okay, Jody Morris knows the man. Lampard knows the man. He's good friends with a lot of the lads, especially with Mason Mount. So he'd fit right in. Now I can understand getting Declan Rice to come to Chelsea and play as a midfielder. I can understand that. Okay, maybe he would sell a couple of players. You know, he would come in and stunt the growth of Billy Gilmore and Pardew, because they are the players who would be affected by him coming in to Chelsea and playing as a midfielder. But then again, he's not coming in to play as a midfielder. He's coming in to play as a defender. Lads, this story is a weird one. And today, Lampard was asked about it in the press conference, literally just a few moments ago. And he didn't really comment on it. He didn't really want to, say yes, no, maybe, or whatever. And it makes sense for him not to go into details about a potential transfer, because you want to keep your options open and you want to keep other teams guessing. But guys, my opinion, Declan Rice coming to Chelsea as a centre-back is a very bad idea. My opinion. Declan Rice coming to Chelsea as a midfielder, I could see the potential of that. I could see him coming to Chelsea as a midfielder. But I don't want to see him coming to Chelsea as a defender, while we can get a proper defender, a proven defender for half of his price. That's my opinion on this story. So, agree, disagree? Comment below, let me know. Now, the game against West Ham tomorrow, let's talk about that. And I'm going to mention Declan Rice again. Now, Declan Rice is going to be playing tomorrow because he's their best player. Declan Rice is their best player. So he's going to play tomorrow and he's going to be trying to do what Ben Chilwell couldn't do when Leicester played Chelsea on Sunday. He's going to try to prove himself. He's going to try to show us what he's all about by having a good game. We'll see, because Ben Chilwell couldn't do it. Ben Chilwell literally proved to us in that game with Leicester how bad a decision it would be to sign him for £75 million. So let's see if Declan Rice can show us why it would be a great idea to sign him for £45 million and play him as a defender. That's what he's going to be trying to do tomorrow in the game. So we'll see. We'll see about that. West Ham has lost their last 3 Premier League games. So since lockdown, West Ham has played twice and they lost twice. I think it was Wolves and Spurs that beat them. So they're in the relegation zone and they're struggling. They're struggling to score, they're struggling to do anything right now. This is a banana skin, a potential banana skin. Because this is the kind of game that we normally slip on. You see, West Ham is an easy game if we look at the form. We have won our last 5 games. West Ham has lost their last 3 games. We are in a very strong position in the league. They are on the verge of being relegated. So on paper, it's a no-brainer. Chelsea are going to win tomorrow. But again, we need to be careful. We need to be careful. Now some team news. Christian Pulisic and Andreas Christensen, both of them are very unlikely to play. As of now, they're waiting to see what happens tomorrow. They could play, they may not, depending on the next 24 hours. We have enough players in the squad to fill these positions, so they're not really problematic for us. But tomorrow I'm going to be looking at one guy, hoping and praying that he can turn things around. Tammy Abraham. I'm going to be looking at Tammy Abraham and hoping he'll do something tomorrow. That's if he starts, because he may not. So if he starts tomorrow, I want to see Tammy Abraham do something. And I'll be honest with you lads, I really want him to do something for his sake. Because his run of bad form is becoming noticeable. People are talking, people are noticing it. So for his sake, I hope he does something tomorrow, if he gets a chance to start. I'm not going to tell you who's going to start because there's not really any point to it. Right now, it's all up in the air. Because of the selection process is tied to a 5 substitute system. You know what, the manager has more flexibility on in regards to who should start. So whichever lineup I'm going to predict, I'll probably get half of them wrong anyway. So I'm not going to do that. I am going to tell you what I think the scoreline will be. And I think we're going to have a clean sheet. And I think we're going to score 2 goals. Now my prediction to have a clean sheet is because I think Kepa will step up. And I think West Ham just haven't shown enough to be able to penetrate our defence. Lads, that's my preview for the West Ham game. Let me know what your predictions are for the outcome tomorrow. Also, give me some feedback in regards to Declan Rice. In the comments below, tell me what you think. Appreciate you for watching my video. Hope you have a good day. Stay safe and peace out.